Do you want children?
Yes.
I'm not having no baby.
Damn, she's just straight up.
I know. I know.
I'm so
I know.
done.
I know.
Jesus, like, I'm so done.
I know.
Done.
When I heard the answers, I was like, damn, I ain't got a shot
But
in
you
here.
cool as you
Yo,
cool.
for sure. No. Y'all are all very
I'm
cool people.
So trying so hard
See
not
what
to.
I mean?
So
Like
why
before-
why would he go through?
See,
so
and that's the
weird.
thing, right? It's a weird situation where I think they should have gone with the question first rather than him, the physical attraction. Because fine, she's short, but she's cute.
Like how he's looking, you like the chocolate skin, the height, whatever it is. Don't pop your balloon.
All right, our standard thing.
Mm.
Which ones? Who you popping?
Oh, wait. I think I've seen a reel of this girl before where she dissed the guy. The short girl.
Told
Let me
you,
see.
trouble. Looking like a cow.
Oh man, this guy, man, gonna get us in trouble. I think I've seen.
All right, Matt. Which one? Focus, Jai. Focus.
It's hard for me to tell, but from afar, because I can't. You gotta zoom in, but I'm saying the third from the right. Go to right, the third with the blue jeans.
One that I'm highlighting.
Yep, that one.
I'm circling.
Yep.
Okay.
I like the one in the black dress, but it's kind of too short for me. My liking. But hey, it could be shorts. Maybe it's a pair of shorts, but it looks like a dress. The one with the long legs. She's wearing a black dress, and the dress is really short. She's right in the middle. She's right in the middle. I can't see your cursor. Yes. That's two. And I have to see them up close, but those two stand out. What about you?
This isn't close enough?
No, I mean when they start speaking is what I mean. Not
okay. You want to see more movement?
More movement and stuff. Yeah, no, but those two for sure stand
so
out. What about
who would you pop? Name two that you would pop just off the bat.
Just off the bat, the one with pink hair, one.
Okay.
And the one with the orange hair, second from left. No, second from left.
The red hair.
No. Yeah, the red hair. Sorry, not orange, red.
Okay.
And potentially number three would be the one with orange hair. Or is he yellow or orange? I don't even know what color it is. Yeah,
I'm not quite sure either.
Yeah, those three. I'd pop right off the bat.
Okay. For me, who I like, I mean, I'll admit she just seems normal. I mean, I'm not feeling the dress, but probably her. But she looks like she's trouble, but her. And I don't know, maybe her, the one in the hunter green, the dark green.
Dark green.
I mean,
okay.
a bit. Yeah.
Is it green or black?
A bit too much.
Yeah, it's showing that's my only problem. Oh, it's green. Okay, it's showing a bit too much, in my opinion, too. But it could be shorts.
I agree.
Yeah, who knows?
But overall, just the look.
Yeah, the legs.
The appearance,
she has very nice legs. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess the one with the red hair. I don't know.
Really, Kevin?
I mean,
really?
I don't. Maybe you know what I think? It's just I'm from like where I'm from, and I'm just used to kind of girls just dressing this way actually. So that's what it is. Not necessarily, you know what I mean? I'm used to that. I'm used to kind of that style.
Flashy style.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
You think it's flashy?
You like what you like.
Flashy. Yeah, fair enough. Then who'd you pop? I guess definitely this girl right here with the whatever pants and the jean top.
The outfit is not working for you?
The outfit is not working. And then I think the one with the black dress with the short hair.
What? Why are you discriminating against my black woman, man? What's going on? My black woman.
What are you talking about? I chose the hunter green.
I'm just
sister.
messing with you, man.
Even though I agree with you, I'm not in love with fake hair. It's just I like hair though. Like she has
Hmm.
no hair. That's it, right? She just
Ah,
doesn't have
okay.
any
That's
hair.
hey, that's a preference, man. Like,
All right, let's continue.
But if there's anything you're not feeling, go ahead and pop it. Then I'm gonna go over to a few of you, get a little more information, see what's going on, why you popped, and all that good stuff. Y'all ready? Yeah. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, sir. Welcome in.
The girls are
How
smiling.
y'all doing?
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Trying to get a
Is this on?
closer.
My name is Ja.
Hey, he's
did,
your
did
name.
he say Jai or? Well, my name is
Ja.
Ja. Ja. Okay, Ja. Okay.
Ja,
Okay, well,
yeah.
Ja. Yeah, Ja.
So
Okay.
overall, what you thinking of the brother?
He's a brother, man. Like, I mean, he's good, man. Looks clean.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what's up.
yeah, I think the way he's dressing is all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the funny thing is, I don't know if anyone, I like clashing. I don't know if that's something that other people like doing.
You mean your
I really
colors?
like clashing. Yeah,
Colors?
I like when the colors match exactly. I know it's called
Mm.
clashing, but I
Mm.
like it. I don't know.
So like the white with the, is it cream? The white on
Yeah, I would have
like
done a
eggshell.
cream,
Yeah, white eggshell, and
eggshell
then
or
and then you wear
cream
like
with the
white shoes kind of thing.
no, so like cream,
It has to
like
match the
let's
belt
call
though.
that,
The shoes have to match the
yeah,
belt. Yeah.
true. So like I would rock cream pants, like what he has, or eggshell, and then a cream shirt, right? A cream shirt
Okay.
or an eggshell shirt. And then yes, the brown belt and then have brown shoes,
Okay.
right? So I don't know. I
Okay.
figured that might be clashing because too much of the same. That's what I would do. So I don't know. I've always been that way. I don't know if it's trending or, but I like that. I just like things that just match like that, even though I hear it that's called clashing. Anyways.
Like what you
Ja, and
like.
how old are you?
I'm 31.
31. And Ja, what do you do?
I work in private security, and I also own a DJ entertainment company that I do music for. I also screenwrite for, and I model for.
Nice. Okay. All right. And so, Ja, what's your type of woman? What do you look for?
Honestly, it's mainly about the personality, right?
Okay.
That's what you can't replace.
All right. And what type of person?
Is that true, Jai?
What do you look for in a woman?
Why you pushing it back on me?
No. I'm asking. It's
I asked
rhetorical.
you the question.
No. It's rhetorical. I'm saying it loud, but I'm asking myself actually.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I think I'm a sucker for looks. So am I
Mm,
physically attracted to her first? That's the
yeah.
first thing.
Yeah.
Personality, you don't really know until after the fact.
Hmm.
I think the next thing is also calmness. Like I got to see a sense of calmness in you. Like if I sense some kind of
Yeah.
feistiness or some kind of attitude, like one way or the other, it's kind of like not something I prefer. So those are the first two
Hmm.
things. Instinctively, it's the looks. Like
Okay.
I have to be physically attracted to you. That's one. And then two, once I get a few conversations in, you have to be calm.
Mm,
Those are the two things I really look for. And then of course,
okay.
spirals down the road from there. What about you?
Yeah. I think definitely, yeah. Obviously, looks, you want to be attracted to the person. My other thing, though, the second thing is really confidence.
Mm,
I have to admit, I really like someone that's confident. I don't like jealousy. I can't stand it. I can't stand someone that doesn't have confidence in themselves
but
because I'm one of those.
how do you relate
Mhm.
that to jealousy, confidence and jealousy? Sorry, just curious.
I just really like someone that's confident in their skin, know that I'm with you. I'm not a womanizer of any type. I've never been. But if you don't have the confidence and I have to continually feed your ego of, okay, nothing's going on, nothing's wrong, I don't know, it just becomes annoying, you
Comes
know?
annoying. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So that, and then obviously intelligence. Have someone that stimulates your mind, somebody that you can carry a conversation that's not just an airhead. I think I dealt with that before, like really no real major discussions happen. So
Yeah.
personality do you usually go for?
I like somebody I can have a conversation with,
Okay.
right?
Nice.
Like a different range of topics, somebody I can have fun with, somebody I can eat with.
Oh,
Exactly.
so you're a
Right.
foodie.
Oh, yeah. you gotta be.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not a foodie, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm indifferent. Like if I eat,
Yeah.
fine. If I don't, doesn't.
So you're not a foodie, basically.
Nah,
That's
well,
basically
no,
it.
no. I'm saying if I like going to nice place. Like if you tell me there's a nice restaurant, I can try it out. You know, I would love to,
Yeah.
go on stuff like that. But if it's not something that you like as a person, like as a female, it wouldn't bother me
Mhm.
either. If you like
Okay.
it, I'll
Well,
go
I
along with it. Yeah. If you don't, doesn't bother.
yeah. I always look at a foodie as someone that just craves different things, like always wants to try something different.
Oh, okay, then I'm not a
That's what I
foodie.
look at
If
as a
that's
foodie.
that's a
That's what I was
definition, then
thinking.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what
Definitely
I was
not.
thinking. Like
Yeah.
that's a foodie, right? Like we have to go to this place that we gotta try it out.
Yeah, no, I'm
They have
not.
the best shrimp. I hear it's the best steak. I hear
No.
it like I'm like I don't
No.
really. If it's
It's
food, it's food.
yeah.
I don't mind going to someplace different, and then if I find I love it, I love it. But I'm not that obsessed to where, oh my goodness, we have to go here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I like
all
trying
right,
out. Yeah,
whatever.
no, you're right. I like trying different places out. Like if someone told me about a particular
Yeah.
place, I've had people, colleagues or friends say, "Oh, this restaurant, you should try it out," and I'll go. But
Yeah.
if nobody tells me anything, oh
One
my,
thing one thing I know my wife hates about me is I could eat tacos for the whole week. I can eat
oh
just one
God,
thing for the whole week. Yeah,
I could
I
do
don't
that,
need
but not
variety
not
at all.
tacos though. Me,
But fair enough.
yeah. For me, it's rice because the Nigerian in me,
Oh, really?
oh dude, I can have rice morning, lunch,
The
afternoon, the
jollof rice?
jollof rice, man. No, but not. No, not for breakfast though. But I can have jollof rice every day. Actually, I've had it every day for in
Okay.
this week. It's been jollof rice every day.
Ironically. Oh, interesting. Because rice, I think I was reading rice is actually pretty unhealthy for you.
Kevin, man, like, come on. What
No,
is?
I'm just
You
reading.
remember we had this conversation about what's healthy and what's not healthy. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah,
pretty much everything is unhealthy. I mean, some people can
that
make a
is
case
true.
for
You're
water
right.
being unhealthy as well. So it's like
With
it's
the
just
fluoride. Yeah,
exactly.
you're right. You're right.
Just eat,
I
man.
digress. I digress.
hi. Okay, so the ladies have not popped jaw.
Yeah, everyone's feeling them. I didn't really notice that. Nobody's popped yet.
Let's see who he pops first then.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
You are doing well. Okay, so
They like that deep voice.
It's the
Yeah,
voice.
Oh.
It exudes confidence.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we are going to switch the roles over to you. So,
Okay.
ma'am, if I can have your toothpick.
So who do you think is gonna pop?
I don't know. It's gonna be hard.
Just guess, Jai. Come on.
Maybe the one that you chose first, the one in the weird outfit, or the one in the
Oh,
orange
yeah?
hair, the tall one with the orange hair, because she seems taller than him. So maybe those two. But we'll see.
Mm, I was thinking the one with the jeans.
Yeah, the first one, yeah, that one, and then the one with the mohawk orange hair,
The
probably.
mohawk. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? We'll
All
see.
right, let's see.
I'll have you hold that.
It's crazy
So,
already.
yeah, it is.
Right.
So, just based off of looks so far, I know you're a personality guy, but we gotta like what we're looking at. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, based off of looks, whose balloon are you going to pop?
Just based off looks, I can't
Just
ask
based
no other
off
questions.
looks. First round, let's go based off of looks.
How many?
Let's start with one.
Okay. We just
This
gonna
guy
get this
said
out
how
the
You just,
way.
I'm telling you wherever you
This guy
go.
said how many?
Because he's definitely not feeling more than one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Oh.
you're right. I think you called that one, right?
Yep.
Wow, I'm impressed. Jai. I think last time you got it right too. Like, damn, you definitely
man.
you're
I think I need to write scripts for these shows. You know what I mean?
yeah, or you can become, what's it called? One of those therapists.
Pop the balloon for forensic analyst.
Yeah. A psychologist, pop the balloon psychologist.
Right. Okay. So let's go on right over
Okay.
here. If we can have your name and how old are you?
I'm Rizoma and I'm 26.
And Rizoma, what do you do?
I work for Ortho Arizona. It's my 9 to 5. I also model and I'm working on a fragrance business and a couple others as well.
Dope.
Nice. And now, Joe, why did you end up popping her balloon?
She the shortest.
Oh,
No, that's totally okay. I understand.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm legally a midget. I'm 4'8". I get it.
You 4'8"?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is pretty short. Damn.
4'8"? That's trouble.
Not even 5 feet.
Not
Why
even
would it be
5.
trouble?
No, trouble in terms of like. We'll talk about it later. But let's just let that one slide.
My God. Okay, I'll leave it alone.
Hey, my bad. I ain't mean to do
Chat, if you know what Jack's talking about, please let me know.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Yes, please, chat. I know you know what he's talking about. I don't know.
You know
Oh,
what?
no.
Nothing.
No, you're good. I understand.
Nah, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
okay.
I like what you got on though.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So just the height, that was.
Yeah. Thank you. Man.
And so, tell me your name again.
Rizoma.
Rizomo, why did you keep your balloon unpopped for Ja?
Well, personally, I really like how he dresses. I don't like that the pants are a little see-through, but you have the idea, which I love. But other than that, I think you did good. So I didn't see a reason to pop you. I did have some personal questions.
I think he dodged a bullet. She looks like she has a little bit of attitude.
Dude,
Oh my God.
I was gonna
Little bit
say
see-through. What?
4'8", that usually speaks trouble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, so I guess that Chihuahua syndrome,
Exactly.
right? Because
'Cause,
Chihuahuas are
I mean,
so loud.
Technically,
they're so small.
she's technically. I wouldn't consider her a midget, but midgets. I don't know. I haven't related with but I would think with the midget, it's that's their natural state, so they're not going to be feisty in any way. But short women, they have some fire.
I just don't know why there's association with short and fire. But anyways.
Yeah.
You let it go.
We'll
I'll let
research
go.
it.
Questions, but
Yeah.
but you popped my balloon, so I'm cool.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
All right.
Can I
A
give
little
you this
cocky,
mic?
but okay.
No, you gotta hold on to it.
Yeah.
You look at it.
All right.
No one's
Yeah,
popping.
no, you're right.
You're doing
Okay.
very well.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so did you have a question you wanted to ask the ladies?
Mm,
I know earlier you said you had a question.
what is one fun thing about you? Like it can be a talent or what you like to do or a little personality trait or whatever, what have you.
All right,
Fair
let's start right
question.
here. Name and how old you are, and then we'll go ahead and answer his question.
Yes, my name is Lovely. I am 41 years old.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What?
I'm very adventurous, so
Did she
I
say
like
41?
to do
What's wrong with that?
uh,
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Too old?
No, I did. I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't tell she's 40. I couldn't tell. Like, she
Yeah,
doesn't look
she
41.
looks
Yeah,
pretty young.
she carries it well. It's
Is
pretty
it
good.
is it just me or does it look lopsided?
You chose her, man. That's all you, bro. That's all you, bro. No comment.
live on the edge, you know, hiking, parasailing,
Got you.
anything with water.
So is she considered a cougar at 41?
Yeah, 41. He's 31. Yeah, she's 10
Yeah.
years older. Yeah.
Okay, so she's a cougar. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Water
right.
daredevil.
Oh, daredevil. All right.
All right, let's go ahead and go on right over here.
Do you think it's a red flag being at that age and
I
still
think-
out there dating?
I think there's some issues there because if you're 41, you don't have. Okay, it's not a red flag for her to be dating, but I think there's potential issues if she hasn't popped her balloon when she heard his age.
But if
But
she's on
41.
here,
No, but she's on here to find a guy, right?
mhm,
I would think that once the moment she heard his age, like being 31, for a female, she would pop. Because what is a 31 going to do for you as a female who you're 41? It's different if it's a guy who's 41, the girl's 31,
yeah.
right? That's where.
But I guess, yeah, my logic would, I guess, where I would kind of push back on that is this demographic. Like from all the pop balloons that we've watched, it looks like the range is between 20 to 35.
Mhm.
So my logic is if she chooses to even be on Pop the Balloon, she has to
She's open.
expect.
Yeah, she's open to that. And
That's right.
that's
She
fair.
has to
That's fair.
expect.
That's fair. That's a fair
Mhm.
point. I didn't look at it from that
Yeah.
perspective, but that's a fair point. However,
Mm-hmm.
just the fact that she hasn't popped the balloon, knowing the age range, it means for me there's something.
Mm-hmm.
Could be nothing, but there's just something. Put it that way.
Are all your yeah, are all your friends married or some of them single?
Majority are
Majority are single.
no married.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I told you I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Majority are,
Yeah.
and with
Yeah.
younger wives too. Not significantly younger,
Ooh.
but like anywhere between age range of 3 to 8, 9 years difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
What?
Well, I just figured, we all want younger, so
Yeah.
they got younger, right? That's what I
No,
figured. I
well,
remember.
it's because as a man, you don't accomplish a lot until you get mainly into your 30s, I guess, like mid 30s.
Mhm.
Some are, there's anomalies, don't get me wrong. But most
Yeah,
guys start to see some kind of traction in their lives, maybe mid 30s, right?
fair enough. Yeah,
So
yeah.
once they get that, they would want someone younger. And a lot of times
Hmm.
you'd want someone maybe who's not significantly younger, but a few years younger than you. Because at that point in
Yeah,
time, the women at that age are ready to settle down as well. So kind of
yeah,
works out
fair
that way.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Here.
Hi, my name is Linda. I'm 26. I'm very optimistic
Oh, I
and I'm
like
a
her.
goofy goober.
I know. I
I
like her
like her.
too,
Yeah, I like
actually.
her. And seeing her
Now
now,
that
it's like
now
she's
that we got closer.
yeah, she's pretty. She's very pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scared the hell out of me.
I like to go out to the movies. I like to go out to eat.
Okay.
I like to go hiking as well.
Cool.
And I'm really down for everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice to
Down
meet
for
you.
everything. Okay, fair enough.
Hi, my name is Ria, 30 years old, and I would like to say that I like to travel and I'm down for anything. I
Okay.
like anime, I love comic books, I love to read.
She's pretty
So I'll
too.
try.
Yeah, she's not bad. It's just
She's
the
pretty.
hair is
Yeah,
just throwing me
it's
off.
just the hair, but she has a pretty face.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like the
And I like the fact
I
that
like
she
the
likes
narrow.
anime.
Yeah. Oh, you're into anime too?
Yeah, I
Oh, I
like
didn't know.
anime.
I kind of figured. Go figure. But anyways,
Why would you figure me anime?
conversation for another
Tech?
day. Tech,
Oh my
nerdy
goodness.
tech.
Chat again, can you translate what Jai is trying to say about me? Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Try anything once. That's down to food,
Yeah.
whatever type of activity, even if I've never done it before. I just like experiences.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, good. Thank you.
All
So
right.
popped.
Okay.
My name's Adana, and I'm full grown. My talent about myself is
What does that
I'm
mean?
full
Full
grown? How old are you? Like, are you? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm popping her balloon right off the bat. But anyways, let her go on.
that I know myself.
Yeah.
What?
All right. Good.
What?
That's y'all too. Well,
No, hold on. Rewind, selecta. What? I know myself?
anything with
Wow.
water.
That's
I
interesting.
am 38. Hi, my name is Ria.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
30 years old, and I would like to say that I like to travel and I'm down for anything. I
Okay.
like anime, I love comic books, I love to read. So
Okay.
I'll try anything once. That's down to food. We'll be back to y'all too.
Alright, I suck at rewinding, clearly.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine.
Oh, good. Thank you.
That's okay. We
All
can go ahead.
right.
Oh,
My
the
name's
one I like
Adana.
Yeah,
popped.
I got it.
Yeah.
I'm full grown. My
Full
talent about
grown.
myself is that I know
I
myself.
don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
My
Cool.
talent about myself.
And my
is that
talent
I
about
know myself.
myself is that I know myself.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What? My
Okay.
talent about myself
Let me chat
is I know
GPT that.
myself.
What does it mean?
I don't think you need to chat GPT that, man. I think it's just
Maybe she's nervous. Maybe she's
I don't
nervous.
like to go around, but I like to get around.
Yeah. That's even better than what she said, in my opinion. But maybe she's nervous. Let's give her the benefit. Like she's nervous.
I love I'm just making up. I'm just trying to follow her flow. I love experiences, but I hate life.
My talent about myself is that I know myself. That could
I
be
love
interpreted in so
food,
many ways.
but
I don't like to
I
eat.
really, really like. Yeah, I love food, but I do need to eat. Oh my god.
Let's just move on, man. This is, yeah, it's
All
interesting.
right. Good.
We'll be back to y'all too. We'll be back.
Oh, damn. Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm 38 and I work for an airline. I like to travel, very spontaneous, love to experience new cultures, or not, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Love to experience different cultures, move around a lot, love hiking. Those are the fun things about me, I guess.
Cool. Everybody like to hike.
We're in Arizona. What else are you going to do?
We got great nightlife out here. I'm not going to lie to
Arizona.
you.
My name is Miriam. I'm 23. And a fun fact
She seems so shy.
I know
is
she
I like
seems
to I like to learn new things, like feed me with more knowledge about religion, about food, about culture, about life.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
All right. So, based off of those answers that you got from those,
I have to admit, your girl's growing on me.
Oh, which one? The one with the black hair? Oh yeah, but she popped a balloon, right? She popped, so it's like it's one of those things where yeah, she popped, so it's a no, right?
Yeah.
ladies, whose balloon do you feel like popping?
Damn. Okay. How many balloons?
Balloons.
How many?
Plural. Let's go with
wow. This guy say how many? Okay.
We just gonna get this over. Are we walking?
Yeah, go.
Oh,
I'll follow you where you go.
Woo! I love it. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what's up.
Okay, just turn this way though.
Right. It's just height. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
I loved your answer though. Very interesting.
So why did you end up popping Adonis?
I didn't really. She popped it because she felt it. But like, I wasn't really sure about her answer. Like it was. I'm sorry. It was like explanatory, but it didn't really answer what I was. More or less. You know what I mean?
I didn't give.
She basically said nothing.
She didn't say anything. Why you just being nice?
Too much.
Oh, he popped the 23-year-old. Okay. Well, he kept the short hair. Yeah, that's nice.
No, he can't. He popped all the short. Well, sorry, he popped all the short girls, not short hair.
Yeah, no. I said he left the short hair. Sorry, I meant to say he left. He didn't pop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping someone would say something that I was thinking before I could say it.
I feel it.
But
everybody hikes in here.
I popped it because, yeah, I was trying to figure out what it was, but yeah, it was definitely the distraction of the see-through pant, and then
they ivory,
the jewelry, like the earrings for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I feel
if I have to go, based off looks.
Yeah, we splitting hairs in here, so.
More or less.
More or less.
Funny,
all right.
Okay. And then let's go down here. You end up popping this balloon here. And why did we end up popping her?
Again, love her answer. And she seems interesting. But if I had to choose, I prefer a little taller. Okay. That's all.
All right.
That's all it is.
That's
Right. No, you still seem mad cool.
What'd you say?
I said that's fair because she seemed a little short too.
Yeah.
Cool. Like really, I mean that.
Okay. And then why did you keep your balloon unpopped for him?
First off, physical attraction, obviously. But I like the way he dressed. He's very clean.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The fade is a little off.
His hair?
You see that?
Yeah. This guy, man.
I'm just being honest, man. Like you can't tell.
I said, no, man.
Am I blind? Like you're not noticing the line?
Maybe he cut it himself.
No, it looks sharp enough where he didn't do it himself, but
yeah,
it just looks like they didn't blend the line well enough. Like when you do a fade, I know all this because I've been trying to fade my own hair and I'm terrible at it. I cannot do it. So
gotcha. Yeah.
Anyways,
I prefer like he's my type, but obviously I'm not his.
Okay. All right.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
And so we did the two ladies that popped their balloon on you.
And I want to know.
All right. So if we can have your name and how old you are.
Hailey, and I'm 31.
And Hailey, what do you do?
I am a beautician, and I got my foot in a lot of things. So I'm gonna just start with that because it's been 10 plus years.
Okay.
So
I respect it.
Yeah.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
What?
So I like his aura.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that.
I didn't understand that, but anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice guy, but I felt myself starting to lose interest quick.
That be happening to me.
Yeah. I don't like to be bored.
Oh.
They
Yeah.
do like that.
Okay. So people get bored of you? Is that what you're saying? Like you said, it happens
It'd
often.
be reasons they lose interest. Some people don't see what they want to see or don't get what they get. So they'd be like, I'm going to move on. It makes sense.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah. We locked in. She cool, though.
Yeah. He cool, though.
Okay. And now, is she your type?
Yeah. Yeah. I love her fit. I like her general, like she know what she want. I love that, right? So yeah, there would be no reason why.
Okay, nice, thank you. And let's go right on over here if we can have your name and how old you are.
My name is Connie Marie. I'm 32 years old.
And what do you do, Connie Marie?
I am a registered behavior therapist for kids who have autism.
Super cool.
As well as I'm also a business owner. I have my own lash line. And I'm
Gotcha.
also a published model.
Wow. Interesting.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I just felt like the vibe wasn't given for me. And it's like, I mean, he definitely seemed like somebody that's cool. But as far as like longevity wise, it just wasn't really like giving off what I wanted it to.
No, I respect that. That's real. That makes sense.
Okay.
But you are handsome though.
You are attractive. You are beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
All right.
Eyelashes.
Yeah, it's kind of too
If
much.
I ever had to come back again in another life, not that I believe in that stuff, I would manufacture eyelashes because clearly
Make
you
money,
can make
man.
lots of money because
Lots
everybody.
of money, bro. Lots of money.
It's almost bigger than than the wigs because
Yeah, wigs,
even the
weave.
short hair girls wear
Yeah,
eyelashes.
everyone wears eyelashes. Like, I don't know, feminine products. Hey,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
and ironically, do guys even like the eyelashes? It's a funny
I'll
thing.
be honest with you. If it's obnoxious, I wouldn't. But if it's just a little bit, I mean, I don't mind. Or variations to it, right?
Yeah.
So the simple ones are
We should
okay.
we should have a discussion about this.
But eyelashes?
I remember, well, not just eyelashes, but just like how women make themselves up. Like, I don't know. I was watching this video or this movie, and he met this girl at the club, and then once he got to know her, he just noticed things were just different, right? Like she came out of the bathroom and her face looked completely different because she took off the eyelashes, she took off the makeup, she took off the contacts, she
man,
took off the
yeah.
hair. And he's like, what the heck? Like, you look completely different. Like, how is this fair? And yet, as a guy, we have to look good. But if you like us, that's what you see.
That's what you see. What you
get.
see. What
So,
you get. Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, yes, we don't work as hard to look good as women do, but you also get realism and you get to really make a decision then and there if you are attracted to us. Versus women, it's sort of like eyelashes, makeup, that can conceal the cracks in their skin. You got the weave and the fake hair. You got the nails. I don't know, man. It's a discussion.
Yeah, we can have that discussion. For sure.
Yeah. I know we're going to lose if it's against women, but whatever. We could try.
Maybe we should bring women on board to get their perspective.
Yeah, I don't know if we're ready for that just yet, but eventually, one day.
Eventually, yeah.
Right. So we do still have 4 balloons left. Okay. So did you have another questions that you wanted to ask over to the ladies?
Yeah, I'm gonna get right into an important question. And it's not necessarily a deal breaker, so I don't want anybody to think that, but do you already have kids is my question.
Yes, I already have children and I do not want any more.
Okay.
I hope not.
Well, she's definitely older which makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, I do have 2 kids, 2 boys.
Those eyelashes, my goodness.
Let
Too
it go.
much.
Let it go, man.
And
Just
I don't
let it
want
go.
any more either.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh.
I have no kids, just fur babies. That's about it.
She has no kids, just 4 babies? Like what, animals?
Fur babies, yeah.
Respect
So
it,
like
yeah.
maybe a dog or a cat or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 to be exact.
Have you ever dated anyone with kids?
7? Did she just say 7?
7 dogs.
Yeah, 7.
What does this consist of?
Yeah, let's
So
do this.
I have 6 Maltese and a Chihuahua / German Shepherd mix. Yeah.
Are all the poodles related?
Yes, 2 of them are the parents. So I have
He's
the
funny.
mother and the
Got
father,
you.
and
Okay.
then I have unfortunately the puppies that I was unable to get sold.
That makes
And
sense.
then I kind of
Yeah, he's that kind of serious. Like,
Yeah.
what?
No, that's a valid question though. Like, how'd you have 7 dogs
Yeah.
in your house? Like that house must smell pretty
Yeah.
funky. But that's my only concern
Yeah.
with that.
True.
got used to them. I had them for a while, so they're family now. So those are
Okay.
my babies.
Again, I respect your answer. I dig that.
I don't like it. I don't like it, but
I do have children. I have 3 children,
Okay.
and they are young adults.
Okay.
And I am not looking to have any more.
Okay.
It is my time.
I hear you.
I'm
You right.
traveling.
Yes.
I'm traveling.
You in your era. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel it.
Yeah. I have paid my debt to society. Okay.
Okay.
I have made my contribution.
I hear
That's
you.
it.
Okay.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
so based off of that,
What are your
based
thoughts?
off of that
What would
answer, you know what? 31, single guy. I mean, hypothetically, at his age, I'll be honest, I'd pop all the balloons. That's just me. But that's me, right?
You would pop because of the whole kids situation with them, or what do you mean? You don't need the baggage at that age?
Not the baggage necessarily. It's the attention, because a mother would always give her children her attention first. If it's one kid, that's fine. Once it's multiple, then I don't know that I can handle that. One kid is fine. Like there's no issues. Actually, one kid, it's people make mistakes, and it's more they're more responsible because they have a kid, so they have to be responsible. Like that's typically, but it might not necessarily be the case, but generally speaking, multiple kids, I'm sorry, but that to me is just something I'm not really attracted to. Yeah.
I hear you.
what are we
What about
going
you?
with? And you got that big.
You asked me the question, you're not gonna say anything? Look at this guy.
No, because my perspective is going to be unpopular, so that's why I wanted to skip myself. I would pop them because I think I told you this before in another podcast, and y'all gotta watch that. Go find it. My views on, because I have 2 kids already, and we talked about this, where my views on women, single women with kids, I just find that's the recipe that produces a lot of problem kids, because women don't have that, at least in my opinion, don't really have that strength to really be that hardcore disciplinary. Don't get me wrong, there's always exceptions to the norm, but it's just, I've seen it too much, and I have to deal with it with my daughter's mother, being the best friend and not really knowing real discipline. And so that's just the only reason why, just my experience. And
Gotcha.
so at the end of the day, I don't want to have to raise and properly teach and rewire a
Another
child that's
person's
been,
child. Yeah.
that's right. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I
That's
feel
that's fair.
bad. I really feel bad because I have kids too. So if I'm single, I feel really bad and unfair that I say no to your kids, but then you have to say yes to my kids. But I
Yeah,
just
because
feel that,
it's different when a guy has kids versus when it's who's single versus
yeah,
a woman having kids single. It's because we're not the same.
exactly.
Yeah, it's different dynamics. But
Well, it's
I get
just,
you.
I don't, yeah, I try to instill discipline, and I need respect more than anything from my kids, not necessarily their love. I know I love them and I know they love me, but my priority is respect, discipline, getting good grades, mixture. I always ask them, like, if I see a bunch of skin, I'm gonna ask, why are you showing all that skin? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think a mother really does all that. So again, exceptions to the norm. So that's why I would probably just pop their balloons. Now, if their kids are grown, they're completely grown in their 20s or whatever, different story.
That's different.
Because
it's a different story.
they've already been raised, they've already been either affected or not affected, and there's not much I can do to change. But if they're still in that young teens, kids, toddlers, yeah, it'll
That's tough one.
So
okay, fair enough. Let's get to the end of this and get this going.
Yeah. Last thing I know, sorry, we went over. Last thing I was gonna say, my other thing too is, again, a very unpopular perspective. I also caution a woman that wants, and caution a woman that has a man that accepts her kids. Because I really believe that there's quality of men too. And so I think a man that knows his worth probably wouldn't really want you in the first place. And you got to ask, well, if this man that wants you, even though you have kids, if he's a man child himself and he just wants you to be his pseudo mother, right? So you got to, it's a tough one to think about.
That's a tough perspective in the sense that, there's exceptions. Maybe she made a mistake when she was younger. Maybe her significant other passed away. Like, there's different scenarios, but we'll have that conversation another day. Don't worry.
100%.
2 more or just 1 more?
Yeah, let's go with 2 more.
Damn. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. So we have 2 ladies left.
I think you made a good choice.
So
I think so.
Remain to be seen.
I think so. It's a bit dangerous because, remember, the girl in white says she doesn't want any more kids. Now, if you get serious, and she has 2 kids, that's one piece. That's why I said I'll pop all of them. That's just me. He made a good call with the 41-year-old because, again, she's light years ahead of him in terms of maturity and everything else. So might be a good fling for a while, but how long will that last? And maybe he's not a fur lover, so that's probably why he popped for the girl who has seven dogs. That's
true.
I'm sorry, that's a bit much, but that's me. I like animals, but 7. Gotta have. If you have a mansion, like
that's a farm.
Yeah, exactly. That's a farm.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, cool.
And then we're gonna go ahead and see what you're feeling from there. Right. So if your friends or your family were to describe you, what 3 words would they use?
Independent.
Okay.
Courageous.
Say that. Okay.
And amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Pause it for a second. Sorry. When a woman says independent, what are you independent of? That's always my question.
Gives me the Me Too vibes.
Thank you. So it's not just me. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, it's not just you. And this is what I worry about with our sons, like the generation and the women that they got to deal with. I'm so scared for my son and your son, and oh my goodness, independent. And so real quickly, I remember when I met my wife, she was all about, I'm independent. I don't need a man to open my door for me. And she was serious. Yeah, because she has a degree, she has a master's degree, so she's completely academic, right? And I remember the first thing I did, how she fell in love with, I just did all the little things. I opened the door for her. I did all these things that she said she didn't need. And it's just I don't know what is with women. Like, why say it if you don't really mean it? Like,
because that's a woman for you right there. Biology, you can never defeat biology from a man's perspective and a woman's perspective. Like, we try to fight it, but we can't defeat biology, man. That's just the way it is. But anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If your family or friends were to describe you, what 3 words would they use?
Oh my gosh, she is like a whole breath of fresh air.
Okay. I dig that.
I'm playing. No, seriously, I'm not. seriously, a whole breath of fresh air.
Okay.
Like, she's so warm and welcoming. Like, she fucking cooks everything.
Did she just swear?
Yes, she did. I know that's a no-no for you, man. You're gonna pop that balloon if that was you right off the bat, man.
Well, it's just I'm thinking you're putting your best foot forward, and that's your mouth.
Yeah.
You know. And,
Yeah, well, it's a potty mouth, I guess.
yeah.
At the house, like I'm just that person, and it's me naturally. Like, fuck with me. Sorry for cursing.
No, we supposed to. I want you to be real. I mean,
And now, what about for you? How would your family or friends describe you with 3 words?
independent is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Charismatic, entertaining.
Entertaining.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, for our 2 ladies,
I was gonna say, it would have been funny if you said a joke like see-through pants. That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
based off of those answers, did you want to add on to it, or did you
do
want
have a
to
question.
Go for it.
Are you better at cooking or cleaning?
Right.
I had to ask.
I'm a whole mom out here. I
You would
gotta
be
be good at
surprised. You'd
cooking
be
and
surprised.
cleaning. Okay, so both. Yes.
If you had to pick one. If you had to pick one.
If you had to pick one, pause it for a sec. Anyone who says I'm better at cooking than cleaning, I'm popping that balloon.
If they said they're better at cooking than cleaning or popping, then what's the logic?
I just like women that are clean.
Okay. But context.
So context
cleaning
is this,
the
right?
house, not like hygiene clean.
No. But it's to me it's psychology as well. If you're a clean person, that's what you're gonna throw off. That's the foot you put forward first, because you're gonna say, "Oh no, I definitely don't want a dirty place," because psychologically, that's instinctively that's who you are. You don't like dirty. But if you lead with cooking, not to say that you're not a clean person, but that's not your instinct. It's to be clean. Your instinct is just, well, I like to cook, which is good, but that means it just tells me that I don't think that you might be clean but not tidy. I don't know. It's just me. And I'm not, this is just me going off of what I think. It's not in any way, shape, or form a prescription for any woman who says you prefer it. No, it's just my personal opinion.
Fair enough. Again, this is just my experience, but I guess I would prefer the cooking over the cleaning, even though I'm not a foodie and I don't really need you to cook. I just figured it's easier to teach someone to be more clean versus teaching someone to cook, right? You know what I mean?
I push back on that. You can't teach
Yeah?
clean. Now you can teach cook. Clean is just who you are. I'm sorry. If you're not clean, you can't
I don't
teach
know.
that. You can teach someone to be clean.
I don't know. Now, again,
man.
context. I'm not talking about hygiene. I'm just
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
for sure. Just
clean.
cleanliness, like in general,
Just
like your place. I walk into your
someone- yeah.
place, I don't see clothes all over the place, and yeah, for sure, yeah.
So the reason why I disagree, and we can respectfully agree to disagree, it's simply, and again, I'm assuming for marriage, and there's a saying where if the husband goes to church, 70% chance the whole family would go to church, right? Versus if the mother goes to church, it would be less, like maybe 40% chance everyone goes to church. What I'm saying is I am a germaphobe, so as the head of the household, I am going to precipitate that cleanliness environment. And so I'm pretty sure my wife is going to want to maintain that, because as the head of the house, I'm gonna rag on you if every time I come home, this place is dirty, right? So that's my whole thing. Versus cooking, some people just don't have that bone in them. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna burn themselves, they're gonna hurt themselves. They don't know how to boil water. It takes them an hour to boil, you know what I mean? An hour to make a minute rice. So that's what I figured. There's more technical capability versus I could always hire a maid too, right? I had a maid for years when I was a single father, and I loved it. I love coming home on Fridays. They would come on Fridays, every other Friday, and it just smelled great. I loved it. It was like I was just in a hotel, right? They would put things on my pillow. Fantastic, Molly made. They cleaned my house for years. So
Fair enough.
yeah, to each their own.
Agree to disagree, because for me, I think it's once a woman starts to have kids, time, and kids are, I mean, for those of you who have kids, kids can be nasty. Like it takes, if a woman's not clean, a lot of stuff's gonna, she's gonna let a lot of stuff slide because she, number one, she doesn't have time. It just adds to the daily tasks. Cooking is one of the, you know, easiest things you can, what's that word I'm looking for?
Learn.
Not just learn, but you can expense. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you can outsource. So you can buy meals or you can order food and all that. But you can do that with cleanliness, but the moment the person cleans the house and the kids, you know, do what they do as kids, if you're not a clean person, you're just gonna wait until the Molly maid comes. So
yeah, and it's funny, and I guess that's how me and you are different. I'm really strict. Like I tell my son leaves this stuff out, it's in the garbage. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to be playing here. So if I see it and I'm cleaning up, it's gone. And so that's how I am in my family. Everything, I don't care. If you leave it out and it's not supposed to be there, it's gone. Even for my own crap, I throw it away. I throw a lot of things out. So it's interesting how we run our houses, but I respectfully understand where you're coming from. But yeah, I don't.
do I yours.
Yeah. I was my neighbor, the one that I was helping with when I was late one time to start our podcast. I was like looking at his front yard. I'm like, yo, like, why are your kids' toys everywhere? It's like midnight. Like, and he literally looked at me and is like, I'm not even gonna get into discussion. And he was telling me one time he was going to the washroom late at night and he stepped on his son's Legos on the way to the washroom. You know what that hurts? I think you know what I'm talking about. Like those Legos are sharp.
Legos are sharp, yeah.
And I'm like, that would never happen in my house. No way. If that ever happened, all the Legos are gone. No more Legos, right? So just give you perspective. That would never happen. I'm sorry, it doesn't tolerate it. Now, don't get me wrong. It used to be like that for maybe a couple of months here in my house, and I stopped it. And you know what stopped me? My boy came over one day and he's like, "Yo, you have a 3,000, 4,000 square foot house, and it looks like a war zone." And I was so embarrassed, dog. I was like, you know what? You're right, man. It just looks so bad. So ever since then, I don't mess around. I just, no. If it's out, I'm throwing it away. All right, I digress.
Sorry. Okay.
I would say cleaning.
Oh,
yeah.
You could always tell the stuff that triggers me.
I'm a clean person for sure. Yeah.
I like that. I like that answer.
I would say cooking because sometimes shit does get real.
Yeah.
Shit does get real sometimes. Sometimes you just do not feel like putting that laundry up, so it will sit on the couch for about a couple of days.
You see what I mean? Okay.
But once again, I would not have a woman that does that, right? If you're gonna do that, you gotta finish it, right? Or you put it on like in the bedroom.
In the bedroom, in a laundry basket or something. Laundry bin.
That's right, but you don't just leave it out. Like, what if my friends come over? What if we have people that randomly come over? Because I'm a very spontaneous person. I'm not into like planning. People just come by and I'll just make it an event, right? I've had Super Bowl parties and I just didn't even plan to do the Super Bowl party. I was gonna watch it myself, and then all of a sudden, so I'm very random that way. So yeah, my wife would never do that, right?
Yeah,
so
sometimes
for
that
sure,
laundry
just kick
keep
it
me
over and go to
comfort
sleep.
on the other side of the bed a couple of days. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love to cook. Like that's my jam. Like I love to cook, drink wine, vibe out to some music. That's fun to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Ja, you ready to make your decision?
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Pop. What's going on? Why do we end up popping?
I pop just because I don't feel the vibe is there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
See-through pants. Those see-through pants are killing them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm vibeless. That's the verdict.
What's going on? Did you feel it earlier?
He seems very low key. So maybe that's just it. I don't know if he's trying to be cool. Maybe that's what's throwing off the girls. I don't know. What do you think?
I think he chose wrong.
What do you mean?
I think if he had not popped, I think the first girl, the 4'8" girl, was really into. She's still really into him. The first girl, he popped her balloon. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think the 41-year-old is definitely feeling him as well.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with him. For me, it's a psychology of these shows. Like, because it's a show, the more you talk, the more the girls have an excuse to want to disqualify you. So maybe that's what it is. I don't think it's anything to do with him. I think he's okay. It's just some women are like that, I guess. They just want perfection.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Throughout time, when he was asking the questions, yeah,
Okay.
I just,
It's not there for
yeah,
you.
no.
Damn.
Okay.
All right.
Well, if we can have Miss Ashley come on out here.
Oh, she's excited. Hey, she won her thing.
Let me have you stand over here, though.
She's super happy.
Okay. So, Ashley, did you?
Maybe it was just she thought that she took an L for her. You know, she's like, they look like a better couple, and she's definitely feeling him.
She's definitely fun and she seems like she's fun and exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like that. So
I'm sure you've done that. You know your boy is feeling like you like this girl. You know she likes you, but then he really likes her.
Yeah, bros before, So yeah, you just let him have.
Possible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, dude, we've all done that at some point.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions to determine if this is someone you do want to proceed with?
Yes, I do. Do you want children?
Yes.
I'm not having no baby.
Damn, she's just straight up.
I know.
I'm so done.
I know.
Jesus.
Like, I'm so done.
I know.
Done.
When I heard the answers, I was like, damn, I ain't got a shot in here.
Yo,
for sure. No. Y'all are all very cool people.
I'm trying so hard
See
not
what
to.
I mean?
So why would he go through?
See, and that's the thing, right? It's a weird situation where I think they should have gone with the question first rather than him, the physical attraction, because fine, she's short, but she's cute, right? And then she's a bit feisty, but I think, based on his personality, like opposites attract, right? So maybe he, I don't know.
I just reduced the body volume because we know what's up. But wow.
Oh man! All right. Well, John, unfortunately, that's all the balloons
That was
popped.
my shot at love.
Thank you so much for coming on. But
I'm
you
not
are
quite
gonna
sure
go
why.
home.
No, we can definitely.
Why, like what you said, just we should have just popped all the balloons because that's a pretty big showstopper, right? You want kids.
That's what I said. That's why I said, once they all said they already have kids, I remember I said you just pop all the balloons. There's no point. Just take the L and just say, okay, you know what? I'm not going to get anything going here. That's
You're right. You're right. Once again, Jai, you're right. Again, you should be a pop the balloon psychologist.
Forensic psychologist for Pop the Balloon, man. Another title added to my,
Yeah. You're wasting your talents on tech. Damn, they just popped this brother. I bet it's just because he just looks like he's kind of young and dressing young. Anyways,
all right, guys.
We are done for today. It's been a pleasure, guys. If y'all like our content, please continue to watch, of course. But if you can take some time out of your life just to subscribe, click that little button, help us out, help us with the algorithms, reach more, that'd be great. And again, please keep with comments, make comments, whatever you like, all right? Till next time, take care.
Good night, guys.